Because so many times Valerie and I have had 2-hour shows before with the greenery collection that launches, and we are scrambling by the end of the show to find something else to present because the greenery will have sold out by then. It happened to us at least 2 times in the last season. Here is the spring version of greenery collection that is being launched right now, new today. It is what we call Real Touch. When you touch it yourself, you will understand why it's called that. People will approach and smell it and touch it and go, well, how long is this gonna, does it start to die halfway through the season? It is actually faux eucalyptus that looks and feels so real. If you're picking it up today, because guess what? We actually do have more than 2 minutes. Call us, 1-800-395-1601 if you are picking it up today. I do want to share with you what is available briefly, and then we'll get deeper, a deeper dive into what it is we have available. I'm sure a lot of you are going to want to pick up the wreath. That wreath is 18 inches around. That's on 5 easy payments of $9.99. We also have available the mini wreaths. So the mini wreaths, you'll get a set of 2. Those are 12 inches around. Of course, you could put them on a table, set a pillar inside of it, and those are going to be $34.95 for the set of 2. We have the garland available as well, virtually anywhere. I think if you're putting it anywhere, though, you're probably going to want to think about more than one to fully adorn where it is you are decorating. The picks we have available as well. All of these are on 5 easy monthly payments. And then, guys, I don't know if we can shoot the mantle that we've got in the rear. Those have the topiaries on them. And right now you're also looking at the spheres. So just to recap, spheres, topiary, picks, garland, wreath, and mini wreaths. And a partridge in a pear tree. It's H248132. What a Valerie, we already have 500 orders. Brand new today. And I think, if she's watching at home, she's like, well, this is spring, but also it's year round.
It is year round. It's beautiful. It's great. You will use this during the holidays, but you want it for right now. I love how real this looks. I love how real this feels. It's soft and tender, just like real eucalyptus. And it's because we gave it that little dusting of almost like a soft gray that makes it look so real. So your eyes will deceive you. Look at how it's just a perfect circle. This is a great size for a centerpiece as well. And you can see I've used picks on either side of our crackle glass hurricanes coming up in just a moment. Walk with me though. Jennifer, you have one there on the QVC set that Victoria and the team did another fabulous job. Gorgeous. Where you are. But look at just one of the set of 2 mini wreaths hung from the mirror with, and our ribbon is available as well. This delightful comes in a pink plaid, a green and white check and polka dot, or a black and white check and polka dot. You can find those online. But look at how simple and easy that was, and it is just the sweetest. Maybe this is something you do in your daughter's room.
And that's just
maybe
one.
This is something you do in the nursery. I mean, there is a sweetness to this that is just irresistible.
And I mean, even for those, if you do garden, you do tend to plants, you know how the freshness of greenery adds vibrancy to your home. It adds life, literal life to your home. If you're a gardener like me, you really appreciate having the faux, right? So let's walk the set together. Again, remembering that we have the garland, the wreath, the 2 mini wreaths. We've added the cone tree and the spheres to our table as well. But I think it's better for you to kind of see it, as you might style it yourself. Here it is over on a long table. We have 2 of the spheres right here. We have the picks adorning either end of the table. And imagine if we took that away, it's still beautiful, but we lose that life. We lose that still life, that greenery that we have inside. One of my favorite displays is back here by the mantle. I mean, look how it's flanked with 2 of the cone trees. We have the wreath hung on the back, and then the garland. Everything else you see available, this home collection is going to be coming up a little bit later in the show too. But then as the seasons change and we move into summer, it stays. We move into fall, it stays. We move into Christmas. You want to put little twinkle lights or string lights on there, you're good to go. We have 1,300 now ordered. I'm just going to do a little arch here, and I'll end up back at the presentation table and take you through your choices. Garland here on the dining table adds, again, that pop of green that we need amongst everything else that we see. Picks are layered inside of this basket, which, by the way, is half of the coffee table that we have coming up later in the show. What? We'll explain. Here's the wreath. I'm not even going to explain now because that'll take too long. Two of the mini wreaths on either side. Well, you know, it's a 2-hour show. Valerie, got to keep them watching. And then over here, I think might be my favorite presentation. Half of the set of 2 mini wreaths. Just
Love
one.
that.
And then the ribbon at the top is available from Valerie Parr-Hill as well. Come back over. Are you inspired at all? Are you thinking, yeah, I need a wreath for the tree, but also I love the idea of just filling a vase with the picks? Okay, I'm getting a little update here. So if you want any of the wreaths, for example, the 18-inch, that large wreath, which I can't believe is only $49.95, or the set of 2 of the mini wreaths, those are going fast. I'm sure a lot of you are picking up multiples, or maybe you're thinking, just like you might do with Christmas decorations on each window, you do this on your windows in springtime so you don't have to lose that beautiful presentation just because a new season has come. How many orders now, Chunky? 1,600 orders. We are busy on the phone lines and with copy and paste from the last times that we've done any of the new greenery because you've experienced it and you know. Actually, Bill, can we come in close and get, you know, when we say real touch, it isn't just touch, Valerie, it's visual and feel.
Yes. Oh, that's such a great shot to show how realistic this looks. And I love that you're touching it, Jennifer. The softness of it, it's not stiff, it's not hard. It has a softness to it that will just amaze you.
Dense, right? I don't pull this back and then you see some kind of styrofoam core to it or something that looks, you know, I don't know, fake or plasticky. I mean, everything about it makes you want to reach in there and smell, right? There's the sphere, the 2 mini wreaths, the garland, the large wreath, and the picks. Sounds like the wreaths are going to be the first to go. Valerie, I love the presentation that we've done here on our end, but as soon as I see a wider shot of you on your end too, immediately my eye goes straight to that. I mean, it's human nature to identify that green the second you see it.
The green. And, you know, this time of year especially, I think we're eager for that lushness in the green. Our home sign, by the way, I'm just going to tease. Jennifer's not the only one who can tease. Our home sign is back. I'm showing the brown, but behind the brown, I have a garland that I just laid on the shelf just to give that greenery. But walk with me, Jennifer, because I'm going to take you over into our little garden corner, and we'll pass the wreath as we go that I have hanging on the mirror, and our wreath hangers, our magic mirror wreath hangers, are available on QVC.com, but I want you to see this large mixed amongst our set of 3 mercury glass spheres, which so many of you already have, but you layer this in with it. How beautiful. Yes, this is the black version of the coffee table that Jen already shamelessly teased you with, but behind me, look at the cone tree.
Oh, look at that.
Elevated up on a pedestal. I believe we have pedestals in brown, red, and just a few in white, so forgive me that I used the black one. But I love how you can elevate those cone trees and make them even taller with a lift, and of course I'm surrounded by our
Honey, now I'm turning around, I'm looking at all the pedestals that we have on the set, and I'm like, it can go on that pedestal, it can go on that pedestal, it can go, like, you get a cone tree, you get a cone tree, you get a cone tree. I'm so inspired. Okay, I will tell you this, we have 2,200 orders on this collection that launched a few minutes ago, and we've got updates coming in hot. Which, do you want to do the wreaths? 18-inch wreath. There are 300 to go around. Forgive me, I should have shown you this as well because you're buying it, you want to see the backside of it too. And there are so many different options for where you would hook this if you have that over the wreath door hook, and it's super sturdy, so you're going to be good to go no matter where that goes. All right, but it looks like that's going quick. What about the set of 2 wreaths? 800 remain in the mini wreaths. And I think Valerie is back this evening. If this is a hot pick today, it's going to be featured on our website, so you definitely don't want to wait on that. We have the garland in front of me here. The length on the garland is 4 feet. There's 900 available in the garland. Maybe picking up more than one makes good sense on that. The picks, in the picks, those are going to be, I just want to give you measurements, 15 inches long, and you get 4 of them. That won't last. There's 1,200 of these remain. You get 4. Look how dense they are. And then we have the spheres. 1,200 remaining in the spheres. Please also notice when I set it down, it doesn't roll off the table. Like it has a weight to it, so it'll stay put. And then the cone tree, the topiary. 400 remain. And I'm sure most people are getting more than one, so that might be just 200 orders. And that's what most of you are doing. All right, so we'll keep you updated. 824-8132. Lucky you for tuning in right now.